Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So yes, I have my sunglasses on. It is sunny here, but it is still cold. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and me and Chris are headed to some barn sales to one of the ladies that views our channel, a regular viewer. She actually has come down here and shopped our booth and purchased one of our eBay items. So we thought that we would check it out and go to these barn sales. This is Good Friday, so why not? I just thought this would be a fun event to be able to video for you all, and who doesn't like to go see what other treasures others have found? So as we're headed up to the barn sale, look at this fun little scavenger hunt they made. It's about an hour and a half drive for us to go to the first sale. So I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna wait till we get closer to their town, because in my little rural town I can find a lot of this stuff. But how fun is that? Because round trip, these barn sales look like they're about 4 hours. So how fun will this be? I'm glad. It's a little bit chilly here in Michigan. It is not raining though. So actually in our town, it's supposed to be raining later on this afternoon, but other than that, yep. So this will be fun. And they have we have our little map, and then we got our little scan codes, and oh, this is going to be fun. I can't wait to see the treasures. As we were getting close to the first sale, oh, well, look at here. Somehow our car pulled over to the side of the road. There was a estate sale that was just starting. So let's pop in and see what we can find here. So estate sailing, garage sailing, yard sailing is all new to me, because I have always worked weekends until my retirement. So I'm just now starting to go this year to these sort of things. So I'm still a little bit unsure. I'm one of those people that likes things to be priced, and I know I'm learning anyway that you make an offer or it's a really cheap price, but I guess I'm just one of those people that likes tags. So I really was unsure how things were priced at this estate sale, and I know that you all that probably go all the time understand how it works, but I'm gonna learn. So we made it to our first barn sale, and not to be confused by Bob's Barn Jamborees. This is where he plays, but then they also have a barn full of goodies called Rustic Love for us to come and check out. Now that was just the outside. Let's go in and see what treasures we find in the inside. The turnout for this event was amazing. I really tried not to get too many people in my videos, which made it hard to video. I absolutely loved seeing all these people come locally, or maybe as far as I came, to shop at this. Oh my gosh, what an amazing event. And they do have more sales that are going to come on if you're local and anybody is interested. I stamped a picture of what she said the next sale was. Now we're on to our next sale, and I don't know, I grew up on a dirt road. How about you all? Anybody live on a dirt road, travel a dirt road? Yep, you know you're rural when you're on a dirt road, and there's just something tranquil. Even though back in the day when I lived on a dirt road, the trees touched, but now farmers take a lot of the trees down. I am sad because I used to walk down that path all the time to the neighbors that had a pool and take a swim, but I definitely could not have done that in the hot of the summer if we didn't have the trees for shade. We would have died before we got there. But oh my gosh, isn't this not the most beautiful scenery? Even in the early spring when nothing is budding, it's just beautiful. Have you spied any goodies? Yes, this one was a little bit more open, so yeah, I was able to film a little bit more, but it always makes my heart happy when I see green sack stripes. But oh, so many goodies. Oh, just deciding what items I want to take home with me. So as I walked around the first barn sale and then this barn sale, I just kept thinking to myself, oh, I would have picked that. Oh, I wish I would have found that. Oh, I'm inspired by this. Oh my goodness, I definitely would like to try to make something like this. Just getting inspiration, not only purchasing, sharing ideas. These sales are always wonderful events for us to get inspired by. And just like the estate sale, somehow my car just, even with Chris driving, it drives right into a Goodwill on our way to the third sale. So, yep, we had to check out what treasures were in this never been in before Goodwill. So, but I will share that haul with you on Sunday's haul makeovers of Goodwill finds. But here's a little teaser of what was in the store. That was definitely well worth my time. I always love when I get a cart full. We did see a sign for this sale. Now, they were not part of the barn sale, but you know, if you're going, you got to investigate, right? Okay, we made it on to the third sale. Would you look at that barn? Oh my gosh, all these barns are just absolutely gorgeous, unique in their own selves. absolutely love how her little gnomes turned out from the Dollar Tree. I missed out on buying any of those, but hers are so cute. What an ingenious idea of hanging things from a mattress spring. Oh my goodness, that is just a great idea. Our way to the for sale, we spied this resale shop. So, yep, yet again. But this one we did actually have to turn around. We passed it first, but the sign definitely caught our eye. And I wasn't going to video anything, but that utensil looked like something I had done once for the dollar store. So it was nice to see somebody get inspired. So I thought I would share a little bit of their store. Somehow I put the wrong address in. We missed the for sale. So this is the 5th sale, but by this time this was up on a hill. It was really, the wind was really cold. Our bellies were hungry, but we did pop in and take a gander. They had beautiful antiques. A little bit above what a thrifter wants to pay, but beautiful collection. Okay, we're back home, and I am happy to say that I feel as if my trunk is very full. So I can't wait to show you the goodies that we found at these barn sales and a couple little extra stops. Oh my goodness, what a fun event to get to travel to. It was about an hour and a half away from us, so not terrible. And Mary Jo from the Westbrook Farms scavenger hunt gave us something to do. Even though I enjoy back roads, I enjoy scenic, and I love to see small towns, and I love to see just, even if it's run down, if it's not repaired, you know, the old history of their old corner stores. I don't know about you all, because, you know, I'm rural America. I absolutely love that. So, yep, I love the scavenger hunt of looking for things, and I started doing the little checklist of everything that I saw, and I think you were only supposed to do one, but there wasn't any rules, so I made up my own rules, so it was kind of fun. So there was a few things on the list that I didn't see, but it gave you something to look for. But of course, you know, we were looking at landscaping, people's pretty houses and those old barns and old farms, and oh, I just absolutely loved it. So yeah, and then yeah, we ended up being a little late, even though there wasn't a time. I wanted to be there bright and early when they opened, but you know, that estate sale, you know how we thrifters are. The next thing you know, I'm like, yeah, there's a estate sale right here, let's stop. So absolutely loved seeing that. So I'm going to share with you what we picked up at the estate sale. It was kind of hard because I felt like you were pressed for time, and really we didn't dress to be outside right off the bat. So, and then it's hard. I don't really go to a lot of estate sales, garage sales. I'm trying to be better about it. But I have a hard time when they're not marked and you just have to make an offer, and how do you dig through things, and I can hardly video because there's people there and people, you know, and everybody wants to be where you are, because I think it had just opened at 9 when we got there. So we were just got a week moment going past and seeing this estate sale. So right off the bat, as you saw, I spied a couple wooden items, and I knew that these wouldn't be terribly priced because a lot of it wasn't priced. And then my son's looking at the pictures going, why didn't you grab that old lunch? It's too much. Sometimes it's too much. It was unexpected. There were so many people. And like I said, you know, your eye is always drawn to these old vintage. Oh my gosh, I just love wood. The age of the spoon. I definitely wish that we had a little bit warmer clothes on and we didn't feel, I don't know why you always have to feel like you're pressed for time. I hate that, but it's just part of our personalities. And then I did dig out this little old paint can. I love the patina of that. I can see putting some wording on that. Along with, I don't need another wooden spool, but I like that it had the aged wire around it. I would have loved to spend more time going through those bottles. But seriously, you could not see, there's like 5 people behind me. And yeah, I guess I'm not that type of person. I'm not going to fight over something. Go ahead, take it. I don't need it. But I was happy with the few little things that we got. And then as we were checking out, Chris spied this old planer. Oh my gosh, and the lady said, because he wasn't sure if it was in a stack of, this is already somebody hold this for me. So I just asked for them, and she said, nope, it's not sold yet. Just make me an offer. So we got this for $3. I think our total spend there was $7. So, and then they had a whole bunch of old tools, as you saw. And so he got these. Oh my gosh, look at the wooden handles. Oh my, and these are actually even in the rusty patina. They're still usable. So he got these 3 files for $0.25 a piece. As you saw, there was a lot of them. And I think that was what we got out of the first barn. And then I saw a pack of books, and then I kind of heard them talking about the age of the people that had been there. It was their family farm, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I need to go look at books to see age of books, but y'all know what I was looking for. Yes, I was looking for Bibles. I kind of felt as if they would have some Bibles, and they did, and their names are in it, and one had their family history. One's date. This one's not dated. One of them did. Let me look it up real quick for you. Yep. So this Bible was given to this lady in 1969, and then I know that there was some family history. I know there was family history in one of these. Oh, maybe it was the one that. Maybe it's this one. Oh, I'm gonna find it. Okay, which one had the family history in it? Give me a moment and I will get back with you with the family history. Whew, okay, I found it. I found the history. So then this was like a holy matrimony. They were married. This certifies what year they were married. So the couple one was born in 1932 and the other, the husband was born in 1935, and they got married in 1954. And then if you flip onto this page, it talks about their parents. So that was the age of them. And then grandma was born in 1894, and then, oh my gosh, so then we have a 1903 date, and then a 1968 date, and I guess maybe, that's one of my attractions. A lot of people write their prayers, some of them are underlined of, you know, just what they were going through in their time. I mean, I don't mind that this one's beat up at all. I love, you know, that this was used a lot. So I, you know, and I love when they have dates and they have handwritten. People don't handwrite as much anymore, and beautiful penmanship. So yeah, so anyway, yes, I found 3 Bibles. So I was very happy. And I know Chris is probably thinking I have too many Bibles all over the house, but it's kind of like my Ironstone and Crocs. I'm not ready to give them up yet, but sooner or later, it's kind of like that hide and find, that scavenger hunt that Mary made. It is fun. I love the challenge of finding. Is that the thrill of the thrifting, you guys? Is the challenge. Like, you know in mind what you collect, and like when you find a piece that you collect, you're like, yes, yes. It's like you didn't get a ribbon for it, but you still got a prize because you get to bring it home. So yes, still got to bring that home. And then there was a pile of music sheets and those little flowers that I made and printed on the bunnies onto the paper and the bird onto the paper. I know that I can print music sheet off from Graphics Fairy and copy and paste and print, but there's just something about old music sheets that I don't know, my mind just is like, that's what I want to make things out of, you know. They're very definitely worse for wear. So yeah, I was happy, and I got all this for $1. Actually cheaper than I got the other, I thrifted the 209 packet that I did. So I was very happy to find that. So very happy with all my finds, have a reason for all my finds. So then we traveled on to the first barn sale, and so where I got to meet Sharon, and oh my gosh, was that not the cutest? I am still trying to get better about filming. It's so hard when there's a ton of people there because, you know, not everybody wants to be filmed, and I want to show their stuff, and so I try my best. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm not a big, you know, like my son said, I need one of those body cameras like the people that go to yard sales. I don't know if I can do that yet. I don't know. Anyway, so definitely loved her. I love Sharon's Gardens. Did you see them all? I am a galvanized tin person. Great prices on them, but of course, as a thrifter, I want to thrift them a little bit cheaper. And I wasn't in need, but I did have a plan on, as we were doing our spring cleaning out back, which I'm not sure where these videos are in line with each other. You'll probably see this one first, but I have a retaining wall, and I kind of do have some old galvanized watering cans that I'd like to display on that. So she did have this one. It's missing the spout, which a lot of times they are, for $20. So absolutely love it. I love that she threw some dried in there, other than it unfortunately got smashed in our haul, but yeah, that happens. But yes, I love this aged, you know, this is right up my alley. So I love seeing, you know, I love to get inspired by other people's gardens. So we got that from her, and it's so hard to remember. Oh, hold on. Got that. And then Chris, we both spied this little calendar at the same time. Now it was just like from Marshall's, and I'm not quite sure how much this was. Our total spend was like $29, so it wasn't too much. So I thought this was very cute. Yeah, we're gonna use this in our own house. So upgrading, finally found something I like better than the one I have. So that means the other one will go for sale in our booth. And then she did have free packets of Morning Glories, which is another God wink moment. I had taken a couple trellises from Kathy's Mom's Estate Haul. She'd gone through some of her, starting to go through some of her mom's. She's not finished yet. She has her mom's outdoor stuff yet that she's trying to work through. And so she had 3 trellises I spied when I went over to look at fabric. And Chris thought, yeah, let's do Morning Glory. So there you go. There you go, y'all. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy sometimes how things fall in your lap. And then they had this. I showed what the name of this, ostrich something. These dried flowers. we don't have a lot of places that do dried flowers. I rather spend my time in the workshop now than doing a ton of gardening. So I did pick up 4 bundles of this, and I gotta be careful because I see, you know, that's the thing with dried flowers. They're very, very delicate. So these were absolutely gorgeous. So that was fun. We missed the food truck. They had a food truck coming in because we were still early. And then as you saw, this is Bob's barn. I think there's a guy that plays music there. So if you're local to the area and you want to check that out, that was very cool. So I tried to take it. It's a lot to take in, but I did, as you saw, I videoed a little bit of when the next sale is. So if you're local to the area, yeah, they don't need any advertisement. I was happy to share this with you all, but I can tell it was already well attended. So, but it's fun to share it. So then the next one we went to, oh my goodness. So Kathy and Chelsea, the daughter, and then the daughter-in-law was helping, and then it's a whole family affair. They had a beautiful barn. I know I'm not comfortable unless people are okay with me. Maybe if we go back, I can show a little bit more of their beautiful barns that they were hosting this in. But oh my goodness, I don't know why there's so much. I must just be dust coming in. I can see the little floaties behind me. It's so weird today. I just spring cleaned for Easter. Anyway, so yes, so they had a wonderful setup. They had somebody selling jewelry, a lady selling her daughter's bake. And all the beautiful wonders that they had made, and then her dad turns bowls, and those were gorgeous. I know it's so hard to pinpoint. You want a video, but there's people in the way. So, and then we got to chat. They actually showed us a shop tour that I had to wipe the drool off of Chris's face a little bit because it's just a beautiful, beautiful shop. So anyway, so there, I'm trying to remember. I tried to remember everything that I was picking up. So at first I got look at these little crock bowls. They were $8 for the set of 4. Oh my gosh, these are just handy, you know, to put little odds and ends in, or little smelly goods, or yeah, I love that size. And then talking about, I have a hard time passing up galvanized. I like when the labels are on and half fallen off, so I think this one was $9. So this is what I put all my plants in out back, are galvanized. So I can never have too many. Can you have too many? I don't know. Chris thinks I can. So we got that. And oops. And then there was this, and I know you're probably all like, what? But for $5, I know it's missing its face, but I love the patina of it all. That's that greenish, you know, that I'm making on things, and I'll probably just keep this for myself. Put it somewhere. I absolutely loved it. So it's funny because when I saw it, Chris was like, hey, I almost wondered, that looked like something that you would like. So, you know, you get married long enough and we think alike, don't we? So then the third sale, that was Mary Jo. Now Mary Jo is the one that I contacted. We've chatted a couple times. She's come down here. She's bought stuff off of eBay. So I was super excited. Hers wasn't quite as warm, but hey, you know that you go into it. You know, we were women, so we're like, yeah, we're gonna go in for a sale. So let's see, what did I get there? Now, I think Mary Jo is the only one that actually has a booth. The other two just do the sales. The first two, they just do the sales. So she has a great eye. I loved her stuff. So look at these rusty, crusty flowers and this old bottle that used, oh my gosh, $5. I just absolutely loved that. I could straighten out those leaves a little bit. Yeah, rusty crusty gets us, doesn't it? I don't care that it's broken. And then I did pick up another spring for $2, and my son's like, we sell those. I go, I know, but it was Mary Jo's, and I actually have a couple in my decor. With my spring clean, I'll do a house tour so you can see how I decorated with all this, because I haven't finished that video at the time I'm showing you this haul. So yeah, so I'll do a home tour and you can spy some of the stuff I decorated with. And these are definitely fun to decorate with. So then I spied this. This was outside. This was $4. Now I'll probably make this over to resell. I just absolutely love it. I can see a little pot with some lavender in it. And I don't feel bad about that, because that's what we all do. We buy stuff and we are making over, and I'm sure people come to my booth and to buy stuff and sell on their booth. It happens. So I like that little find outside. I believe this was in her. I think this was in hers. This, if I'm wrong, it may be from the second one, but yeah, sometimes, because we did stop at some Goodwills and some Dollar Generals on our way, so we probably overshopped a little bit, but for $5. I love little boxes, little collections, so I love the patina of this one. So yeah, $5, I picked it up. And then she had some, oh yeah, she did. She had, look at the red color of this one. Oh my gosh, I don't have one of this. This is for my own self. I love the dark bristles on it. I think it was $3. Yeah, so I've been having fun putting these in my decor. It's kind of fun how you run across things. You know, all of a sudden you don't see them and they're on your want list because you saw something on Instagram and somebody decorated with it and you're like, oh, I'd like to find some of those, and then you don't find them, and then all of a sudden you find them. I don't know why. And then my last item was this hanging scale. And yeah, part of my little spring clean, I'll show you, I didn't mean to, but all of a sudden I've collected enough vintage scales that I kind of took over where I had just done my ball jars from Kathy's haul. And this was $24, I believe, but I absolutely knew this. I needed something for a space on this decor area, and this fits perfect. I can hang it so it'll fit that dead space that I was looking for to fill, that my eye keeps drawing to that dead space. So yeah, that was just perfect, and it goes with the other scales that I have. So you guys are gonna have to come back and check out my spring clean with me. I don't know if y'all wanna see that, but you know, sometimes I just have to do videos because I gotta get things done in my house too. I love to keep making and painting things over for you all, but I do have things that I need to do in my house too. So yes, and then after we left Mary Jo's house, she did tell us about her barn sale. She did tell us about a restore in her little town of Shelbyville. So we did actually, on our way to, which we thought was the 4th, but we accidentally typed in the 5th address. So I'm so sorry that we missed the 4th one on the list. But anyway, so we stopped at this little restore, well, which was more of a, so the little restore was more of, you know, it wasn't a restore like a thrift store. They had redone stuff and bought it and then reselling it. So this was a butter mold for $3. Won't that be perfect for a candle? Now, unfortunately, it's greasy. It's buttery. Imagine that, the butter mold's buttery. So yeah, yeah, I like the wood. So this was a piece that I'm gonna add into my own decor. And you know, the fun thing about being able to resell is we can use it in our decor for a while, and then we're like, well, I want to change now, so then we can resell it. And then I love spools, so this one caught my eye. Huge. This little thing came off. They had it listed as a it's heavy. I'm working my biceps right now. They had it listed on the tag as an ashtray, and somebody did use it as an ashtray. I won't do that. I will use this in my decor. It was only $10. Oh my gosh. I just absolutely love, it'll go with my spools. And I have been good on eBay selling a few spools time and time again as I'm changing out my decor, because it seems like I'm always still finding them. Now, I did do a little video of that store, and yes, I did spy a couple of my items that they bought to resell, and that to me is a compliment. It's not the first time I've saw my items that we have done. But yeah, I mean, you paid the price that I wanted. I got what I wanted, and I am happy if you sell it. And just, it's, to me, it's a privilege to have my items out there seeing. Yes, this is not the first time we've run across that, and I absolutely love it, and I do not feel bad in the least. But you do kind of recognize at first. I recognized a little tin, and I was like, oh, they must have watched my video on Dollar General. And then when I saw the picture, yeah, thank you. That, to me, you're still supporting me by watching me and watching what we do, and then buying from us. And then, yes, please put it in your store. Even if you used it as home decor and you're tired of it and you want to put it, I am not ever going to be offended. Don't ever be offended. I know I will read on post where people see items in other people's booths that they have sold, and they're like, wow, I sold it too cheap. You just have to determine a price with what you're happy with. And I think that was the first time when we toured and I did the video of all those antique malls locally. It used to be I saw a lot of our stuff in the antique malls. I will admit to that. So this time when I toured them to video for y'all, there wasn't an item I saw that was ours. So it happens. It happens, and it's okay, because you got what you asked for it. And once they purchase it, they can do whatever they want with it. They want to change it, they want to paint it, they want to resell it. You can't be offended. You have to take it as a compliment. So there's that. But oh my gosh. So then we went to the fourth one. Now, I am a fan of old and Crocs, and that was above my price range. Beautiful. They were beautiful, though. I'm well worth what they have gathered. Yes, but by that time, we were a tad bit on the cold side and a little bit on the hungry side, and we were really close to like the highway of going home, so we just made the decision. I'm sorry, Joy, that we missed yours, but I do believe we probably will pop up again when it's warmer and really get to take everything all in. So this was a little teaser. So I loved it. I love that Chris loves to do that with me. Give me a comment down below. Does your husband go with you? Do you go with a group of friends? When I saw people out and about, it was a lot of husbands and wives, or couples or friends, and groups of ladies all shopping together. So yeah, I definitely love seeing so many people support small business, and for me, it was a joy. This was a joy to meet people that create and get to do the same thing that we get to do, that we love to do. So getting to share stories and meet people, yes, it's just wonderful, because we're all out there loving what we're doing and having fun doing it. So, and for me, I appreciate you all watching on our channel what we love to do. So, yep, that is it for the haul. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the barn tours, and if you're local, feel free to check them out. They have a Facebook page, so you can go over there and see when the next event is. I know that there's more. I think they said there was like 4 of those events. So if you can't hit June's, maybe there's another one on the date. So go over, check out their Facebook page like that. That way you can be up to date when their next ones are. So yeah, that is it, guys. And check out my spring clean if you want to see how I decorated with these items. So again, thanks for watching today's video, guys. And always, if you're part of our YouTube family, thank you so much. And if you're new and you're checking out this content for the first time and you liked what you saw, please hit that subscription button along with the notification bell so you know we've uploaded a new video. And we will see you next time, guys, and you can see what we're up to. Bye.